Hello guys, welcome to this video. I am Sijesh, and this video I will show you how to handle missing or corrupted blocks. So this is a common scenario a Hadoop administrator face as part of day-to-day life. So it could be due to several reasons, like a file system got corrupted, the Unix file system got corrupted in data node, or a hardware related issue on the disk, and or accidental deletion or anything. Okay, and on the HDFS page on the Cloud Era Manager, you can see this kind of messages, either missing blocks or under replicated blocks. Okay, so as a Hadoop administrator, we need to identify which blocks are missing or which blocks are corrupted, and we may need to work with the Linux administrator to recover that if possible. So if it's not at all possible, only one option is delete this entire file which is having this missing block issue, and then ask them to reload this file. Okay, so but before that, we need to identify, or we need to try our level best to recover this if possible. Okay, so you can see this kind of message, missing blocks. Okay, so let's log into this machine, and mostly you may need a administrator privilege on HDFS. So if it's a Kerberos enabled, so you can use your credential to log in, or else in my case, my cluster is not at all Kerberos enabled, and I need some super user privileges. So for that, what I'm doing is maybe you may be thinking why I'm not switching to HDFS user. So if I do that, this won't work in CDP 7 because we don't have a user with login access here in CDP 7, or you can use su- option to execute, but I'm using another option like export Hadoop underscore user underscore name. This name equal to HDFS. This let me to execute whatever the commands or HDFS command I execute as a Hadoop HDFS user. Okay, so technically I will get a super user privilege. So first thing, let's do a file system integrity check on this HDFS. So use HDFS fsck / okay, I'm just doing at the root directory level. So what it will do, it will check the file system integrity check on this /. And if you have a lot of files with corrupted or a lot of files and all available, so you may get something a very long list. But so just examine this. So here you can see the 2 lines. Okay, so these 2 files has missing blocks, missing 1 blocks of this size, and this is also having this. And you can just read, this is all self-explanatory. You might be very familiar with this command. So this command we are using to identify the file which is having problem. That is the first step. Okay, take a note of this to file name and paste it here. Okay, then the next step, we need to identify what is a block name which is missing or corrupted, and where it might be located. So what I'm using here is HDFS fsck, then that particular file which is having corrupted or missing blocks, then -location, then -blocks, it will give the blocks information, then -files. Okay, sorry, HDFS fsck there is a typo here. Okay, and we can see the details of that file, how many number of nodes, number of racks, and all those information you can get here. And move little bit up, where you can see the blocks associated with this file. And the first thing, this one will give you your file information, that is the total size, what is the replication, and how many blocks. We have got 3 blocks. So, and it's saying like one block is missing, so which is of size 128 MB. Then the first one, okay, this looks okay because this is having the replica available on all the data nodes 7 and 6, and these are data node IP address. And the third block, which is also good and which is having enough replica available, but this is missing. So we don't have a single data block available. So all the blocks as either corrupted or deleted. So what you can do here is just take a note of this one, and we can go to the data node and search for this file. So maybe if it's corrupted, we need to seek help from the Unix or Linux admin team to get this file recovered. So I'm trying to connect to the node 1 and search for these blocks, and I can connect this way from master to this one. And what I'm going to do here is like trying to find the location of this block. Okay, copy this name and just use find /name and okay, so I need to use, I don't know whether this is the exact name, there will be some string after or before, just prefixing and postfixing star. So it will find / and for the files with this name somewhere in their name. Okay, so let's wait, and if it's not available, okay, that is also fine. We have other host also. We don't know exactly where these files are placed, and we don't have any information available. So similarly, let's just find for the other blocks which are already available, and we will have an idea where these blocks are located. So maybe you need to do the same search on the node 2, 3 and all other node. Let's just quickly do the location where we can search for other blocks. Yeah, so this is the location, opt Cloudera and current finalize subdirectory. So block 4 is available, but in our case block 3 is missing. Maybe we can do one more thing, like I don't know, maybe it's due to the node it's available. Just go to the node 2 and try this find command. So basically you need to identify where these files are located, and again if you are not able to locate, but you only have an option like assume the file might be somewhere in any one of these hosts. Also the next option is use this name, the block name, and search in all the logs. Okay, so you can search in HDFS logs also and can see where these are placed and other information. And anyway, if you are able to recover these files back, so one option we can do is if you can copy the files into those location corresponding to the other one, and it will automatically the error will automatically go. Or the next option, that is a worst case scenario, we are not at all able to recover this, just to delete this. So what I am doing that is here HDFS DFS -rm. Then if we have an option to skip trash, I don't want to keep it in the trash also, just to delete this file. Okay, and similarly the next file also I'm going to delete, because maybe you can follow the same step for the next file, and if you can find these blocks or missing blocks, if you are able to restore it back, that is fine. And Okay, so I deleted. Now if I use hdfs dfs hyphen fsck slash, that error might go away. Okay, so this time there is no missing block, but this is the last option you can do, just cleaning. But otherwise try to restore those block files with the help of Linux admin team. So most probably this error happens due to the corrupted file system, or due to some other issue like accidental deletion, but that is also very rare chance. But if it's under replicated, you can give some time to the system, it will automatically restore that, or else you can manually delete and manually set the replication. That is also possible. I hope this is very clear. So if you see this under replicated or missing error, what you have to do is just to find out which file is having the issue, and then find out the blocks corresponding, or what are the blocks missing, and try to identify the host from where it's missing, and get the help from the Linux team or whoever is responsible for that. If you are responsible for managing that, then you need to find out a solution for that. The worst case, if solution is not available, we can clean that file and ask the people to reload, or just to copy that file again back to the HDFS. So I hope this is very clear. Thank you for watching this video. We will see in the next video. Bye.